Hello guys, welcome to my channel DK Uncovered. So what I want to share with you today is why you should never believe the things you see and what most people tell you. Why you should never believe the things you see and what most people tell you. Now what do I mean by don't believe the things you see and what most people tell you? Even when you are paying attention to something, you could end up believing it. The longer you pay attention to something, the more likely you will believe it. You see, if I tell you something and you don't like, right? If I'm trying to offend you, if I'm trying to tell you negative things, you know that this is not good, and you know that this is something that you are never going to believe, but you still sit down there or you still go on social media and read about it, right? Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean you can't attract that in your life. You will still attract that into your life if you are paying attention to it. So if you see something on the news saying that the economy has gone down and everyone is going to struggle, just because you don't believe it and just because you know that your circumstances, you are living in abundance and you are happy, doesn't mean that you can't attract that into your life. Me personally, I believe that the moment you keep paying attention to it, eventually you can attract that into your life. So the moment you know that this is not true and you tell yourself you are not going to struggle, the next thing you need to do is stop paying attention to that, whatever it might be going on the news, on social media, or whatever your friends might be telling you. Because I've realized that most people are attracting unhappy things in their lives, including myself. I realized this later on, that a lot of the things that I was attracting, a lot of the things you are attracting in your life, it's not even your fault. You don't even understand why you get these things. But I've realized that a lot of times it is what people make us believe we deserve. Society has made us believe that that's what we deserve and that's what we need to go through. It's why we get these things into our lives. You turn on the radio, you turn on the TV, you go on your phone, and that's all you believe. That's all they show to you. That's what they try to make you believe. So through these beliefs, it's what you get. You get what you believe in life. You get me? So be very careful of the things you listen to. The people you listen to, your friends telling you, oh, you can't do it. Don't pay attention to that. Just don't pay attention to these things, right? Your mind takes on everything. And like I said, a lot of people are getting crazy, unwanted things into their lives, not because they created it, but it's because of where they might be at that time or the things they are listening to. And that just goes straight into their minds. Suggestions, right? Obviously, you can program yourself, and unfortunately the people around you, your environment, can program you as well into thinking in a certain way and then attracting certain things into your life. So be careful. You see, when I go on social media and I don't like something, I don't even read it. As soon as I know that these people are being offensive, alright, to maybe a certain movement or have a certain type of belief that I disagree with, let's say, I don't even sit down and go through the tweets or pay attention to it. I just feel like, well, I don't like it and I'm off. That's what I'm saying. And that's how it should be. Why is it that people, when we don't like something, we still like to sit down and pay attention to it, knowing that this could be hurting us, well, or not knowing anyway. But we just love the pleasure of feeling offended, feeling unhappy, feeling I don't know, whatever most people are feeling these days. You don't like it, get off it. Even I've posted things on Reddit before, right? And people react in a very negative way, and I never reply to them because I just feel like, if you don't like what I'm saying, why waste your energy by getting offended, by feeling negative, trying to tell me that I've just hurt your feelings, so I've made your life miserable. I've not made your life miserable. Like Shakespeare said, there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking make it so. So if you, in your mind or in reality, whatever I posted or whatever someone said, it's not a bad thing, it's just your thinking. But if you know that your thinking is telling you that it is bad, just don't pay attention to it. Just get off that thing, or just stay away from that person for that moment. Another thing too that I would say is that, you know, when maybe on a transport or maybe in a public place, restaurant or at work or whatever, we hear people having a conversation, some two people talking to each other, right? And sometimes we can hear their conversations. At times we know that those type of conversations are very negative, but because it's two people talking and we find it very interesting, we pay attention to it, right? They might be talking, but that doesn't mean that can't alter your life. You get me? Two people might be having a conversation. You might be just sitting down 2 meters or 5 meters or 10 meters away from them, but you can hear it, right? Instead of listening to that negative conversation that is going on 10 meters away, right? Just pay attention to whatever you were doing, because that can alter your life as well. That's what I'm saying. The negative beliefs we have about money. Most people are repelling money away from them, right? Most people can't attract the jobs they are attracting, the jobs they deserve, the jobs that they want, because deep in our subconscious somewhere, we have a certain type of beliefs about money, right? And this is something that lately I've been working on, right? I've been listening to certain recordings about money every day, certain beliefs, negative limiting beliefs we have about money, right? I've been listening to it and just trying to kind of like understand, literally like reprogram myself, and at the same time too, review the certain negative beliefs that is deep rooted in my subconscious, right? And now when I'm talking and I'm having a conversation about money, right? I'm always now aware of the little glitches or little negative things we were saying that was blocking our blessings, right? Our prosperity. I'm starting to realize, because through the same recordings that I've been listening to, I've been revealing those things. So it's the same thing as you, like, find something that would literally review all the certain negative things that is literally embedded in your mind, that is messing up your life. And like I said, a lot of times it's not even your own beliefs, it's other people's beliefs, your family members' beliefs, your friends on social media, that has made you believe these things. And now 5 years later, you don't even know why you are getting these type of results in your life. So don't always believe or pay attention to what people tell you, especially if it's negative. And then just be careful, man. Be careful. Find a recording. Like I always say, that's one of the ways to kind of review, right, the negative things that is in your subconscious that you consciously might not be aware of, right? It's by finding a certain type of recording. If you are negative and you want to be positive, right? That's one of the techniques, bro. Like I said, I feel like it's very underrated, because I listen to few seminars and webinars or whatever, right? Or I read few books, right? And never talk about this, innit? But by listening to the same recording every day, if you want money, if you want happiness, whatever it might be, pick one of the most powerful recordings and just listen to it every day. You'd realize that you start to reprogram yourself. You start to be aware of your conversations. You start to be aware of the things you are paying attention to, the things your family members is telling you, the things you are reading on social media. You just automatically know that this is not healthy for you. But it will come from your own suggestions, your own programming. You know what I'm saying? The radio, the things the radio is telling us, the things that the music is telling us, the things that the news might be telling us. All these little things is what is altering our lives. It's altering our lives and messing us and just blocking our blessings. You get me? So be very, very careful. Don't pay attention to these things. Yeah, at that moment, it seems entertaining to listen to someone being negative, and we all know we love drama, so we just get involved thinking, oh, right, like, be careful. This is what I'm saying. Be careful. And this took me quite some time to notice that. You know what I'm saying? It took me probably years before I realized that, wait, why is it I'm always listening to this, I'm always doing this, I'm always doing that, but still. And I realized that, well, it's because of the type of things I was paying attention to, the type of things people were trying to make you believe, right? And unfortunately, some people have done or said certain things that has embedded in our subconscious, so we believe it now. And once it goes into your subconscious, that means you believe it, and that's what you get. So be careful of these things. You don't like something, don't stay there, or don't stay on the page and read about it. You know that you don't like it, and it makes you angry. Just stay away from these things. Anyway, I'm done. Yeah. Before I finish, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, for staying to the end. God bless you guys. Thank you to my subscribers, the new ones and the old ones. Have a wonderful day, guys. Share this video to your friends, family, on every social media platform you've got. Thank you and take care.